The third one begins with another question that's often put to me, and it's, how do I get into the heart mind? How do I get into the heart mind? How do I understand the heart mind? You talk about the heart mind, Joseph talks about the heart mind, but I think about it and I've no clue as to what it really means. Well, you've no clue as to what it really means because you are addressing the heart mind from the head mind. And the head mind knows nothing about the heart mind. It's chicken and egg. In order to experience the heart mind, you have to experience it within the heart mind. You have to change the perspective. You have to be able to visit the heart mind to bring to yourself and to others the benefits of living from the heart mind. Well, how on earth do you do that? We're going to do it now. We're going to move from the head mind into the heart mind. So I'd like you, please, to close your eyes once again, please. And we're going to use the countdown method again, because the more you become used to it, the more it becomes a useful tool in meditation. And so, as before, please visualize, clear your minds. In your mind's eye, see the number 10. It can be a word, it can be a number, but it's 10. Perhaps this time you see it more clearly than you did last time. Notice its color, its texture, the style of it, and feel yourself this time being better prepared to move into an altered state of consciousness as you gently let go of the number 10 and replace it with a number 9. And we're becoming so much more peaceful, so much more quickly this time around. As we let go of the cares of the material world and we see the number 9 fading away and we replace it with a number 8. It's becoming quieter now, more peaceful. It's a happier atmosphere we find ourselves in as we fade away the number 8 and replace it with the number 7. Well on the way now to an altered state of consciousness, a higher state of consciousness. As we remove, fade away the number 7 and replace it with the number 6. You can feel it becoming still, quiet, calm, peaceful as you replace the number 6 with the number 5. Halfway there, but more than halfway there in feeling peaceful and ready to move into a spiritual state of mind. Replace the number 5 with the number 4. Even more peaceful, even more filled with bliss and happiness and connection to higher vibrations. Take away the number 4 and replace it with the number 3. Gently remove the number 3 and replace it with the number 2. Now, quietly and calmly, move from the number 2 and replace it with the number 1. And then fade away the number 1. So you're in a state of light and of bliss. Now I'd like you to imagine that instead of a physical being, you still have your physical body that you are inhabiting at the moment, but instead of a physical being, you are at this point in time a ball of light. You're a ball of light that is residing within your physical skull. So if you were to look at yourself from outside, you'd be able to see your head, and within your head there would be a ball of light that is you, the real you, the spiritual you, the energy that is you. Now this ball of light, this you, this real you, is movable. So what I'd like you to do now in your imagination is to move that ball of light out from inside your head, out through your brow, so that you are existing now as a ball of light outside your body, but resting against your brow, resting against your forehead. Just see that image sharply in your mind. You're a ball of light and you are resting against the center of your brow, your forehead. Now we've got some traveling to do. As that ball of light, I want you slowly and calmly to move down your body. So as a ball of light, you move from the center of your brow to the point between your eyebrows, and then you travel slowly down your nose. You move under your nose and down past your lips. You move down your chin and down the front of your neck, down your throat. You move down the top of your chest area until you come to the center of your chest, where your spiritual heart center resides. Now at this point, as the ball of light that you are, as the consciousness that you are, that has moved from your head to the center of your chest, I want you to move inwards, please, to move in through your chest, so that you are now residing inside your body, but at the center of your chest rather than in your head. And you're not seeing what you would normally see inside a physical material body. You find yourself inside a wonderful circular chamber of light, of soft pink light. And there's nothing at present in this circular chamber except a wonderfully comfortable armchair that's right in front of you. Move across as the ball of light that you are to the armchair. Transform yourself into an image of how you normally look on earth and sit in that armchair. You are in the heart center. Feel how comfortable that armchair is to your body. You could just sink into it, but it supports you perfectly at the same time. And realize that you, as you relax in that wonderful armchair, now have access to all the knowledge you need to steer yourself through life. Now there might be, as you relax in this armchair, a question that comes to mind over some aspect of your life. It could be a question that you are looking for a yes or a no answer to, or it could be a question regarding some aspect of your life that you need guidance on. You're unsure how to act. Peacefully and calmly, and this is most important, without emotion and without expectation as to what the answer will be, ask that question and see it float out to all the extremities of this chamber. Remember, you need to be neutral. We don't want to fool yourself with the answer that you receive. So ask your question and be neutral. Put to one side your emotions, your expectations of what the answer is likely to be, and then relax into the armchair and sense, feel any response that you get to that answer. If it's a yes or no question, you might feel an energy. You might see across your mind's eye the word yes, or perhaps the word no. Be observant of any energies that come to you. If it's not a yes or no answer that you're asking for, see what comes to your senses in images, or perhaps in words, or in deep feelings from within your heart as to how you should act and what your next step is. And I'll leave you for a couple of minutes in the silence to consider, to observe, and to infuse yourself with the answer to your question. Now, if you receive something, keep it in your mind. If you haven't, it doesn't matter. With practice, you will receive answers to questions from your heart center. I want you to take in however your heart center appears to you. Take in how the chair you've been sitting in looks. Take in how the chamber that is around you looks and feels. Take in the feel of the light that is around you. And transform yourself once again from an image of yourself as a physical being into a ball of light. And having done that, I want you to now move outwards again through the front of your body so that you find yourself as a ball of light resting against the outside of the center of your chest. Now we have an upward journey, short one, ahead of us, as we move ourselves as that ball of light, up from the heart center, up to the top of the chest, up to the throat, up across the front of the neck, up past your chin and your lips, up under your nose, up across the top of your nose, and up to the center of your brow where you began this journey. Now move yourself as a ball of light inwards, back to the start point, back to the center of your head. As you do that, feel yourself reconnecting with your physical body. And very quickly, we will take the backwards countdown to normal everyday consciousness. So see the number 1 in your mind's eye. Replace it with number 2. Feel yourself slowly returning to earthly consciousness as you replace the number 2 with the number 3. Fade away the number 3 and replace it with a number 4. Feel all the connections between you as a spirit and you as a physical body being made again, reconnecting again as you replace the number 4 with the number 5. Fade away the number 5 and replace it with the number 6. Almost back now, replacing the number 6 with the number 7. Fade away the number 7, replace it with the number 8. The number 8 is now being replaced by the number 9. Replace that with the number 10 and asking the divine to seal your chakras so that you are immune to and protected from any negative vibrations during your daily normal lives. In your own time, slowly come back to this world. Gentleman there is not yet back with us. Ah. You didn't know you were coming in for a good sleep, did you? Now, the heart mind will steer you true if you listen to it and you obey what you as a greater self are telling yourself through the heart mind. It will always steer you true in life. And there will be times during every day when you need to consult the heart mind. And you can't go through that long process. That's something that you need to do at home when you've got 20 minutes, half an hour. So what do? Well, hand on heart, I'm here to tell you what you do. You put your hand on your heart and you say, what should I do in these circumstances? Am I right with path A? And you wait, become still, and you wait to feel the energy from your heart infuse your hand. And over time, you will know when that energy has infused your hand, and you will know whether it's a yes or it's a no. If you're unsure as to how to act in some situation, what should I do? Something or nothing? Nothing. And that might go against the grain, but there are times where we need to do nothing rather than something. So we need to get used to connecting with the heart-mind, because the heart-mind is the true seat of our consciousness. This is a computer. This is a fight or flight machine. This is, I've got to protect myself at all costs machine. It's not telling you what to do, it's telling you what it wants you to do. And that's not what you need. What you need is spiritual inspiration in all circumstances in your life. So I would request that you go through the meditation we've just gone through, whenever you can, to get used to moving your consciousness from here to here. And the more you move it from here to here, here will inform your choices, and you will know when you have made connections with the heart-mind. It's a different state of mind. It's a calmer state of mind. It's a state of mind without bias. It's a state of mind without reservations. It's a state of mind that is you as a spirit. And you need that. Particularly in today's world where we're told to believe so many things. And these things are pushed upon us, and it's suggested that we don't debate, we don't ask, we don't look at these things, we simply accept. As spirits, we owe it to ourselves not to simply accept, but to double check at very least. And if something feels wrong, then go to your heart and say, am I right about this? This goes against the grain, but am I right? And if you're right, follow this and not this. So, 3 sections: health and self-healing, manifestation, and the heart-mind.